Finally, one heck of an afternoon to play some baseball here in Grantsburg after a whole bunch of wind and rain and almost snow and cold and overcast. It is a picture-perfect day to play some baseball. My name is Bob Rombach. Dylan Seeger is going to be running the camera for me. My dad, Tom Rombach, will be on helping me out with stats, keeping the book high atop the deer stand here in Grantsburg. There's the Grantsburg Pirates getting set to take the field, the home team. Sorry for the jiggliness. We've got people making their way up here. Hey, Dylan, how are you? Oh, we just missed the boys going out to the field. Darn it. All right. Once everybody kind of takes their seat, we'll be all set. Just go ahead and I'll get it, Dad. Dad. All right, there we go. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups for the two squads here tonight. The starting lineups, Webster will be starting. This is their batting order. Ashton Erickson will be leading off, playing shortstop. Cody McDowell is the center fielder. Bo Rosso is the pitcher tonight. Jackson Rand at third base. Cash Johnson is the first baseman. Eli Campion in left field. Wyatt Warwas is the catcher. Austin Aldrich is the right fielder, and Ian McFagan is the second baseman. So it's Erickson, McDowell, Rosso, Rand, Johnson, Campion, Warwas, Aldrich, and McFagan. For the Pirates, it'll be Colton Lozier playing left field. Caden Matheny playing third base. Catching tonight, Zach Rombach. Mark Seeger is the first baseman, batting cleanup. Dane Lozier on the hill for the second start of his sophomore season, and he will bat fifth. Vinny Vogeland's the second baseman, batting sixth. Brock Matheny in center field, followed by Levi Anderson at short and Alex Peterson in right field. Just a gorgeous night. It's probably about 70 degrees, slight breeze blowing out towards left, so the wind is still blowing from north to south. And we're about ready to get this one underway. Ashton Erickson, Cody McDowell, and Bo Rosso to start things off here. 73 degrees, in fact. Dad is the statistician and meteorologist. And here we go. First pitch of the game is ball one. And the second pitch hits the guy in the ribs. That's been some trouble here for Grantsburg pitching. Control issues, and out of the gate, there's a runner on first base. Hit by pitch. Erickson on first. Now Cody McDowell bats. Curveball. Nope. Erickson with a good lead. That one's way up. This throw down to first, not in time. And I see Dane slap his glove in frustration. He's yet to find the strike zone. Gets a strike there, swinging. And the pitch 10 feet in front of the plate bounces past the catcher. Wild pitch on Lozier, and that's 3 balls and 1 strike. That thing not competitive there. So early trouble here for Dane. Hit the first batter, and it's 3-1 to the next. Grantsburg 3-3 on the season. There's a foul, strike 2. McDowell followed by Rosso, and then Jackson Rand. Getting a little bit early start here today. 4 o'clock game instead of 5, and that was maybe ball 4, but Dane will take it. A strikeout swinging for Lozier, and a runner at second. Oops, forgot to move him over on that wild pitch. A runner at second, and 1 out now. This is Rosso, left-handed batter, steps in. Outside. Missed again. Close, just outside it looks like. That one misses also, 3-0. Dane really struggling. He did get the strikeout, but a couple of those were swings and misses at balls a little elevated. So Dane's going to take a moment to kind of collect himself off the back of the mound. 3 balls, no strikes. First base open. A walk isn't the worst thing in the world here if he does lose him. And that's a strike. Flirting with the knees. 3 balls and a strike. And there's a little looper over to third base, and Caden Matheny there. Just off the end of the bat, a slow line drive, and there's 2 away.
Batting number 2, Jackson Rand.
Jackson Rand batting. Runner on second, 2 away. He flies one to left field, heading towards the gap. Matheny there, and he tracks it down in the left center field gap, right in front of the warning track. Rand gave it a ride, but Matheny there, and there's 3 down. So no runs, no hits, and 1 left on base at the end of half an inning of play. It's Webster 0, Grantsburg coming to the plate. Thank you to all of our awesome sponsors. You see them scrolling along the bottom of the screen, and you'll see some ads like that throughout the day. Appreciate everybody, all the sponsors who believe in the We Are Network, believe in We Are Grantsburg. It's important to make sure you're liking, Grantsburg fans, like the We Are Grantsburg YouTube page. You just never can tell what Facebook is going to do. Facebook plays by their own rules. YouTube does too, but it's good to have everybody on both as fans to make sure that if something were to happen, like it did with We Are Webster, that you'd have access on YouTube. And what I mean by that, We Are Webster, this afternoon I got a notification from Facebook that We Are Webster has been, what was the word? Anyway, taken down by Facebook for community standards. And they didn't specify, they didn't give me a chance to ask what happened. They just took it down. This happened to me about 1.5 years ago with We Are Unity as well. So now We Are Webster is inaccessible except by me. And it doesn't do anybody any good. So just so you know, make sure you're liking We Are Grantsburg on YouTube just in case Mark Zuckerberg doesn't like something, or if somebody complains and they just believe it and take it down. I don't have any idea why it was taken down. We'll see if we get an answer from him, but as of right now, it's just eat it, Bob. So that's what we're doing. So anyway, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to the administration here in Grantsburg, so supportive of what we do, and that's very nice too. Here's a first pitch swing, 3 hopper to the second base to throw to first in time, and Colton Lozier is retired on one pitch. This was a theme last night, or on Tuesday night. Grantsburg, first 4 innings, or 5 maybe, first pitch swinging and getting out, putting the ball in play. Love the aggressiveness, but there's a strike. Rosso delivers. Another strike. So 3 straight strikes to start the bottom half of the inning. And Caden Matheny has taken both of them for an 0-2 count. Swinging a foul. And he takes strike 3 looking. 2 away. And that brings up Zach Rombach with 2 down, nobody on. Number 3 batter in the lineup. Has been batting pretty darn well. Over 500 batting average. Leads the team in average, on base percentage, slugging, and other statistical categories. Ball 1, too high. Takes that one outside. Ball 2. Hitters count here for Zach. Maybe trying to pitch around him a little bit. Maybe not. We'll see. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Rosso, the lefty, sets. And out of the windup, delivers. Foul ball, strike 2. Zach's, so far this year, a lot of 2-strike counts. The pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Not quite in the dirt. I thought it was heading to the dirt, but still low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rombach looking to extend the inning here with 2 outs. Bottom of the first, the pitch. So I'm going to miss, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, and that's the way it'll go here for the Pirates in the bottom of the first. And you're watching it here on We Are Grantsburg.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Freumovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
Lozier back out there for Grantsburg. Jackson Rand, Cash Johnson, and Eli Campion due up for the Tigers. Softball game will be on, assuming we can get internet connection up at the Webster Fairgrounds. Siren Webster softball taking on Grantsburg. Just looking the other day at how many live streams we've done for different places for Webster in the last 2 years. It's been well over 300 live streams I think it was 326 games covered for Tigers fans. Lozier ready, kicks and fires. There's a strike. That one sails. Ball one. That's a swing and over the shortstop's head into the center field, just into the grass, and a leadoff base hit for Johnson. It's Johnson, Campion, Warwas is the lineup, sorry. Low. Fouled away. Strike one. Curveball, nice block by Zach, saved a base. Zach has saved a lot of bases this year, saved a lot of runs. There's no stat that you keep track of. You can only keep track of if you can't stop something. But he's done a good job saving some of those balls. There's another hit batter. 2 hit batters in 2 innings. And nobody is more frustrated than Dane out there on the hill. And he's going to get... Oh, I thought I saw somebody coming out of the dugout. I did not. Now Eli Campion, nobody out, 2 on, runners on first and second. A little blooper into center field, and then a hit batter. Strike on the corner. A little generous on the strike zone on that one. Swing and a hit up the middle. That might score a run. And Matheny up with it. The throw in is cut off nicely. Good job by Matheny to get that ball in quickly, but Wyatt Warwas with a solid hit right up the middle. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. Austin Eldridge, the number 8 batter, coming up. So 2 hits and a hit batter. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. Infield's going to come in. Trying to cut off the run at home. Low. Two balls and no strikes. Webster threatening here in the top of the second inning. That also skips in there. Rombach stops it. 3-0. Certainly a red light here for Aldrich. McFagan on deck. And ball 4. And Pete's going to come out, and what are we going to do here? Somebody new is coming in. That's Brady Gross. And Dane's day is over. Struggled hard. And he's going to go to right field. Alex Peterson is going to have to sit down, unfortunately, for Alex. He didn't do anything wrong, but he's going to have to go back to the bench as Brady Gross is going to come out and pitch for Grantsburg. 1-0. The Tigers have an early lead and nobody out here in the second inning. And we'll we'll say thank you to another sponsor. Well, a rough start for Grantsburg, a nice start for Webster. 2 hits, and a couple other guys getting on via a walk, via a hit by pitch. 1 run in, and Brady Gross just sends one to the backstop. Tough situation, and this has happened so many times this year for Grantsburg. Usually it's Levi Anderson who's got to come in with bases loaded in relief, but this time it'll be Brady Gross. Levi's come in 4 times, I believe, with the bases loaded, asked to get Grantsburg out of jams. He's done okay with that. The last time, kind of, he got bit a little bit, but tough situation, especially with nobody out. Gross is coming in, and he's going to pitch out of the windup, it looks like, with the bases loaded. Infield will stay in. Webster trying to break this thing open early. There's one in the dirt, and it skips by. The first pitch is off the mark, and a throw to home. He is safe. Didn't slide, but he was safe. So the first pitch in the dirt, not sure what the expectation there is, but for Zach to be able to stop that. But there's a strike. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. This is McFagan, the number 9 batter. Low. Full count here. Ground ball, shortstop. Should score a run. Levi Anderson over to first, and it gets by Seeger. Error on the shortstop, and runners advance, still nobody out. That'll be an error on the shortstop, but it's one that you kind of expect Mark to bail him out on. Another run scores, and runners on second and third again, and the top of the order comes up, Ashton Erickson. So Grantsburg went 1, 2, 3 in the bottom half of the order. Only 12 pitches needed. And are they going to say it hit him, or are they going to say it was a check swing? And another hit batter. Hit him on the forearm, and another runner goes. That's 3 hit batters now by Grantsburg pitchers in the first 2 innings. That is not what you're looking for. Grantsburg will play the corners in now. Still nobody out. Rough beginning here for Grantsburg. Looking for some pitching here. And Brady Gross delivers. He's been doing well. They're going to call a strike on that one. His earlier outings have been very good. This one has been a little tough so far. Low. Grantsburg has like 8 pitchers they've used this year, but inside. but they're looking for that ace. The one who has actually, pitched the best is Zach Rombach, but he's a catcher. Oh, well, he didn't catch it that time. Might have a chance at home, though. And he slips and misses the ball and can't get the ball. That's on Zach, just as I was talking about him. Another run scores. 4-0. They had a chance. The runner was slow getting off of third base, but Zach, in an attempt to go throw it quickly, just came up empty with the ball and couldn't get it. And there's another little looper into center field, left center field, same spot as the first one. 1 run scores, and that ball is going to go all the way to the catcher from Colton Lozier from left field. The guy could have tried to go to second. There was nobody running home. Five to nothing. Things getting out of control here. Nobody out. 5 runs across here in the second inning. Strike one. That's McDowell on first base. Second base is open. See if he goes. He does not, and the pitch is low. Finds the plate there. 1-2, the first time Grantsburg has been ahead in a count so far today. And I'm not trying to be harsh or hard on these guys, but that one misses 2-2. But it is what it is. I'm sure they have higher standards for themselves. I know I do. I have higher hopes for them than what they're showing here this afternoon. Maybe it's the 4 o'clock start. Runner goes. The throw down is cut off. There should be a play, but he can't turn his hips to throw it to third base, and there's a runner on second and third. He got it down there quick, but Vinny caught it, but his hips weren't turned. The runner at third was way off at third base, but as it is, still nobody out. And that's high, ball 4. Five runs in, and Webster has batted. Well, this is the 9th player to come to the plate. Nobody out still. That one was low, but he called it a strike. Swinging a pop-up. That might be the first out. Brady Gross there, and he makes the catch. That's an infield fly, so a guaranteed out on that one. And there's one away. Grantsburg looking for an easy ground ball to turn to here. That one's high. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop by Zach. Had to leap to stop that one with his shin guards. Good effort by him. I'm sure he's very upset with himself for letting that other one go and letting the run score, but that one's inside and could have been another hit batter get out of the way just in time. And there's 3 balls and no strikes, bases loaded. Webster's already scored 1 on a bases loaded walk. 3-0, there is no way he's swinging at this pitch. as much as he probably wanted to. That one was right down Main Street. This is Jackson Rand, the 9th batter that's in the dirt, ball 4. So what is Pete going to do now? Is he, he's going to come back out, and is he going to throw Zach up on the hill? Maybe. Maybe bring Levi in. Maybe bring, what's he going to do? We got Brock Matheny out there, Levi Anderson, Colton Lazier, Caden Matheny. They can all pitch, and they're going to go to Levi. Levi's going to come in for the 5th time this year with the bases loaded. Let's take another break and say thank you to another sponsor.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a 4-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
At Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, it's our job to make the complex simple. When your life is sidelined by an injury, surgery, or a condition keeping you from doing what you love, our services aim to get you pain-free and fully functioning. We truly care about our patient outcomes, helping you achieve your goals and improve your quality of life. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Love your life.
Levi Anderson out on the mound. He has been one of the more solid pitchers. I know Pete probably didn't want to go to him, especially this early. He was hoping the starter could get a few innings in for sure, but this is the 3rd pitcher for Grantsburg in 1 1/3 innings. So not, whoopsie, sorry. That was me, not Dylan. Not ideal for the Pirates. The good news for them is there's still 5 innings, 5 at-bats to go. Bad news is it's 6-0 and still only 1 out, bases loaded. And it is Eli Campion up. Campion, how do you get on, Dad? Oh, hit by pitch, yep, hit by pitch earlier in the inning. Strike 1. Swing and a foul. Levi Anderson, usually you think kind of bases loaded, there's a lot of pressure. There's no pressure on him right now. All he has to do is throw strikes. The 2 hits that Webster's had kind of bloops into center field. There's a ball inside. They did hit one really hard in the first inning. I think it was Jackson Rand for the 3rd out of the inning, deep to the left center gap, and that one bounces. It's going to be a close play. Zach comes up with it. The throw home is off the target, and another one in the dirt gets by Rombach. Not sure if it's his fault or if it's another wild pitch, but another run comes in. Pitcher's struggling hard here for Grantsburg. Another run comes in on another pitch in the dirt. I mean, you've seen Zach doing his best to stop these balls, but I mean, he can only do so much, I guess. And one of them was definitely his fault. There's strike 3. 2 outs now. Another run has come in, 7-0 Webster in the 2nd inning. Wyatt Warwas is up. Grantsburg with the 4, 5, 6 batters to come up. Another one in the dirt. Zach picks it out. Again, maybe said it a little earlier, but you don't keep track of the bases or the runs the catcher saves in those situations. That's a foul ball. So there was an error earlier in this inning, too, that led to a base runner. That one's in the dirt again. 2-1. Two and two. Brady Gross out in the right field, by the way. Dane Lazier on the bench. Or no, did he go to, he went to shortstop. Oh yeah, of course, because then Anderson came in to pitch. That was a ball, full count here. Runners on second and third, and strike 3 in the inning mercifully comes to an end for Grantsburg. 7 runs come across as how many? 9, 10, 11, 12 batters bat. And they leave a couple runners on at the end of that one. So good job to Levi Anderson to get Grantsburg out of that just through strikes. That's all he did. And the Pirates got out of it. So I've kind of inundated you guys with ads already. We've had a lot of downtime in this one. 2 pitching changes already for the Pirates. Interestingly, I don't know what the total pitch count is, but Levi, who came in relief, got the 2 final outs, has 11 pitches himself. The Bo Rosso, the pitcher for Webster, only has 12 because he's only pitched half an inning. Not sure where he is. Oh, there they come. And Grantsburg with a long huddle before they go into the bench. Due up for the Pirates, it is Mark Seeger, Dane Lozier, and Vinny Vogeland. Lozier was, or no, it was AP. Alex Peterson had come out. He's not going to get a chance to bat. Brady Gross had to come in for him. We'll see if Grantsburg has an answer here. This is one that they've got to get an inning or a couple runs, an inning for a few innings to make this a game, but that's baseball, you know. Rough start. As long as it's early, it can be overcome. If that had happened in the 6th inning, probably a little less reason for optimism, but Grantsburg a good team. Just had some pitching struggles there in the first 2 innings. Got out of it in the first, but in the second, oof, da. And credit to Webster for coming up, not swinging, getting hit. I mean, they did what they needed to do. I'm not sure if there's any earned runs in that inning for the pitchers, so that's always deceiving. That's why I like to look at your strikeout to walk ratio or your whip, walks and hits per inning pitched, more than ERA, because I think everybody's going to still have a pretty low ERA. Here we go, number 4 batter, Mark Seeger. Grantsburg went 1, 2, 3 in the first inning. The first pitch of the second swung on, and a slow roller, and that's going to be an error on the shortstop. So that's what Grantsburg needed, a little break there. Now, runner on first. That's just what Grantsburg needed. They need to manufacture some runs here. Marquez leads the team by a lot in runs scored. That one's by the catcher, so Mark is going to get to second base. So Mark Seeger, a senior with great baseball IQ, easily moves up to second. 1 ball and no strikes here. 2-0. Dane Lozier, then Vinny Vogeland. Outside, 3-0. Well, Grantsburg trying to get back into it. Maybe an opportunity here. Webster maybe thinking they're, clear. Maybe let the mental game go a little bit. We'll see. That one's ball 4 on 4 straight, so. Rosso was on fire in the first. 2 strikeouts, Scott Matheny and Rombach, the 2 probably arguably best hitters for Grantsburg, struck out. But now, first 2 guys reach, and a check swing, and it's ball 1. If Grantsburg is to come back into this one, it's going to take the entire order. The pitch to Vogeland. Inside. 2-0. Rosso looks at second, now comes home. Swing and a miss late on that fastball. 2 balls and a strike. And that's right down Main Street, strike 2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Seeger at second, Lozier at first. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Had him up, Vinny was up 2-0, 3 straight strikes, and he's down on a strikeout. 1 away, and now Brock Matheny moving up in the order, batting 7th, will come to the plate. Swing and miss. Matheny batting .250 this year, on base .353. Fouled away, strike 2. So a good start for Grantsburg in the bottom of the second, but now a strikeout. And now 0-2 to Matheny. And a check swing on a curveball. Count remains 0-2. And that's lifted into center field. That's going to be in there. Mark had to wait. The throw to third is off the mark, and Mark will try for home. Will there be an attempt? No, nobody at third as Lozier skitters in there, and then Matheny finds his way on second base. So that's something for Grantsburg, a base hit with an 0-2 count. Brock Matheny comes away with an RBI single. And now runners on second and third with 1 away. And here's Levi Anderson. He's brushed back. Two 2-0. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Anderson out in front of that one. Must have been a changeup. 2-1 Sales. Good catch by the catcher. Warwas took his entire frame to get up and get that one. 3-1, but that saved a run for Webster. Here's the 3-1, and that's a suicide squeeze. Is it going to stay fair? It goes foul. Whew. Another one where you're taught to bunt that no matter where it's pitched. That one was in the dirt and bunted down the first baseline, almost got the runner across because it was a suicide squeeze. I don't know. That one's in the dirt. You kind of maybe just take your chances that the catcher's not going to make a brilliant play and get the guy out, but that was what he was taught to do. Here's the payoff pitch. That one's in the dirt, and it's ball 4. So, good at bat, good plate appearance there by Levi Anderson, and it'll bring up number 9 batter, Brady Gross. Gross, it was going to be Alex Peterson. Now it's going to be Gross, and we'll see if he's got the take on until he gets a strike. And he's going to get hit in the back, and we are not witnessing great baseball here, guys. You know, you can see that, and I'm not trying to be harsh to either pitcher, but we have seen some tough stuff here tonight. 2 runs have come in now for Grantsburg. It's 7-2, bases loaded, 1 away. Looks like the corner's playing in slightly for Webster. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, first pitch swinging. There's only 1 play, it's the first, and it is in time, and Lozier has seen 2 pitches and has been out. So that is out number 2. A run does score, an RBI, fielder's choice for Grantsburg, for Colton. In Grantsburg, with 2 away, Caden Matheny will bat. With 2 ducks on the pond in scoring position for Caden. Caden struck out in the first inning. The pitch, that's high. Grantsburg fighting back here in the bottom half of the second. The pitch, swing and a miss in front of that one. 1-1. Would love to see Zach get a chance to come up with runners on base. Love to see Caden connect here. Obviously, I'm a Grantsburg guy. Zach's my son. And he holds off on that high cheese. Webster fans, if I get a little homerish, my apologies. I try to call a straight game, but hope you understand. Caden with the 2-1, and that one is lifted deep to left field. That's got a charge in it, and it is over the head. Hits the warning track. That'll clear the bases, and Matheny will stand up at second with a bases clearing double. Huge, and Grantsburg says we will not go quietly today, and they've got it back within 2 on a huge hit by Caden Matheny, the freshman. And still the threat continues. Rombach, who struck out in the first inning, as Grantsburg tries to complete the comeback here in the bottom of the second inning. What a hit by Caden. He stands at second. The pitch, and Zach will let that go high. And that one's inside. Oh, no, he called it a strike. Okay, well, there you go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rombach has to fend that one off. Probably better off just taking that. And again, Zach with 2 strikes. He struck out in the first inning. Now he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Rombach has to duck out of the way of that chin music. Rosso sets and delivers. That one is in the ground, but down the line. That's going to be a base run batted in, and Zach is going to be at second base. Back-to-back doubles for Grantsburg, and they're back within 1. What an inning. Grantsburg getting it done, getting a couple big hits there in a row, and now Mark Seeger will bat with a tying run at second base. Rombach comes through with a 2-strike double, and it's 7-6. What an interesting game we've got here. Now, Grantsburg I would say showing a ton of heart right here. Down 7-0, and in the next half inning, almost getting the entirety of it back. 2 outs, runner on second base, and Mark Seeger, who led off the inning, bats again. So equal amounts of frustration for both Webster and Grantsburg fans, all in the second inning. And Seeger bats. That's in the dirt. It skitters away. Rombach is going to dig for third, and he'll be safe at third. And now 90 feet away from getting the tying run across. A lot more ways to score from third than second. That one is high, ball 2. Three 3-0. Three balls and no strikes. He might not have the take on here. Mark, the number 4 batter, might Want to get him to, and that one is in the dirt, and Seeger does get a 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and third now. And now Dane Lozier with a chance to drive in the run from third and complete the comeback. I'm sure nobody in this area would like it more than he himself, after struggling pitching. Here's the pitch, runner goes. Ground ball, and it will be scooped up by the shortstop. The throw to first is not in time! And an RBI single, the throw to third. Safe at third. Dane Lozier does his job and gets the runner across. And the runner's still at first and third. We have a tie ball game, an infield single for Lozier, and we're starting fresh. With Seeger running on the pitch, he was able to make it over to the third. A pretty close play, but he was able to slide in. And now Grantsburg with a chance to take the lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Not going outside to Vinny Vogeland. This is the 13th batter for Grantsburg. Webster sent 13 to the plate in the second inning. The throw, or the pitch, Vinny kind of had to Ichiro that one, and it's fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vogeland, coming off a 3 RBI game yesterday, has 5 on the season, lets that one go for a strike on the inside part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Vinny's got to be protecting the plate now, and I'm sure we'll see the runner go here from first. That's Lozier. Nope, he is not. And that ball is by the catcher. Runner not far enough that Mark can score from third. And it evens the count at 2-2. 7-7 the score in a crazy game, a crazy inning. Both teams sending 13 to the plate. Grantsburg in the middle of their 13th batter. Ground ball, it's going to be a tough play, and it will be foul, just foul down the line. Had it stayed fair, I think Vinny would have been able to beat that one out. But the count remains 2-2. And the pitch, inside, full count now. How you feeling, Dylan? Nervous. I'd rather feel nervous than upset like we were 20 minutes ago. Full count, runners on second and third. First base open. And the pitch. Ground ball left side to Hopper to the third baseman. It's a short, and it skips by. Vinny's going to try for second. 2 more runs are going to come in. And Vinny at second base on an error by the third baseman. And Grantsburg continues the big inning. 9 runs across here in the bottom half of the inning, and they have taken a 2-run lead. And the inning continues with Brock Matheny coming to the plate. Oh. Brock singled and scored a run here in this inning. Runner on second is Vinny. That one's hit up the middle. Snagged. The throw is, no, he dropped it at first. And the inning will continue. 2 errors in a row. And it's first and third for Grantsburg. Levi Anderson. Levi walked and scored a run in the inning. Huge inning, 9 runs for Grantsburg. 2 outs, 2 on. Runner goes. This one's lifted foul down the left field line. 1 strike. Long look over to Pete, see if the runner goes again. He went on the first one. Anderson, a freshman. He'll be the pitcher in the bottom or top half of the third. And the pitch in the dirt, good stop. Thought Matheny got the steal sign there, but apparently not, or maybe he missed it. Matheny off of first, Vinny Vogeland on third base, and he goes. The pitch is high, and there's no throw down, but Mrs. Matheny is going to have to do the laundry because Brock just dove headfirst into second base, and now runners on first and second with 2 away. It's Anderson and then Gross. That one gets by. Another run coming to the plate, and Vogeland slides home safely, awkwardly, but safely. And Grantsburg is up 10-7 in an insane second inning. 3 balls and a strike, the count. Runner on third base again. Brock Matheny moves up on that wild pitch or pass ball, hard to tell from here. 10-7 Grantsburg, 10 runs in the second inning, and that's a strike on the inside corner. Looked like Levi was not going to swing at that no matter what. Kind of backed out there. Now it's a full count. Will the inning continue, or will Webster get out of it here? Ground ball, it's going to be snagged by the pitcher. Easy throw to first, and that is the end of the inning. Grantsburg with 10 runs after giving up 7 in the top half of the inning. They come back and take the lead by 3. That was a 50-pitch inning for young Rosso, and not all of it was his fault, but Grantsburg did touch him up a little bit with some hits, and that is going to spark life into this Grantsburg crew. And we're going to take a little bit of a break here and thank another one of our sponsors, Northwood Tech.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a 4-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
All right, it's the end of the second inning, heading to the top of the third. 4 hits for Grantsburg. They scored 10 runs on 4 hits. Similar to the top half of the inning, Webster scored 7 runs on, I think, 2 or maybe 3 hits. 2 hits, Dad? So, pitching problems for both teams in that second inning. It's Levi Anderson. Nice throw by Zach down to second base, and they are ready to go. A lot more pep in their step, it seems. 3 hits for Webster in the top half. So, yeah, both teams getting big innings in the second inning on a few hits scattered. Although Grantsburg did have back-to-back doubles with Matheny and Rombach with 2 outs. That was huge. Matheny's to the warning track. Zach's laced down the left field line. RBIs for both. 2 for Matheny, 1 for Zach, scoring Matheny. That one is low. And all Pete Johnson wants right now from his pitchers is strikes. It's an 8-9 top Aldrich here, and that one sails. 2-0. Not how you want to start the inning after scoring 10 runs. See if Anderson can dial it in here. He does. Strike 1. And the wind, as you can hear, picking up. Still coming out of the north, heading out to left field. Here's the 2-1. Curveball, what a pitch, and froze him. 2-2, good pitch by Anderson to Aldrich. McFagan on deck. Aldrich walked and scored a run in the second inning. And where did that miss? Looked almost exactly the same, just missed. Full count to the leadoff batter. Leadoff batters for Webster have been on both innings. And again, ball 4, another walk for Grantsburg. That wasn't Aldrich, by the way. I'll find out who that was in just a second. Here's the pitch. Must have been a little high. High, ball 1. It's Gavin Preston who just took that walk. The pitch, Swing and a miss. Throw down to first, and it's off of Preston, so he's not able to go. The ball hit him in the ankle, and now he's hurt off the ankle. So that's an unfortunate thing for him. We don't want to see any injuries. 1 ball, 1 strike. The controlled burns continue. I saw it yesterday, see it again today over in the Fish Lake wildlife area. We'll get a shot of that in just a second here. 1-1, runner on first. The pitch, swing and a miss. This is Ian McFagan and then Ashton Erickson due up. The pitch, swing and a foul. Staying alive, 1-2. Good lead at first. The pitch, swinging another foul. So nice at bat here for McFagan. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Has fouled off the last 2. And the 1-2, swing and a miss. And Zach held on to it. Not that he needed to with a runner occupying first base, but that is a strikeout for Anderson. His 3rd strikeout. Actually, all of the outs that he's gotten have been strikeouts. Here's a pitch. Nice stop by Zach, saving another base. Even thought about throwing it down to first. Anderson sets and delivers inside. It's 2-0, but these have been a lot more competitive than we've seen in the last couple of innings. Not Anderson, but Grantsburg pitching. There's a swing and miss. This is Ashton Erickson. The pitch, slow curve, nice spot. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. See if he comes back to that one. That was brilliant. He did it the last batter, Preston, and it was a ball 3. That one is a high cheese. Throw to first again, and he is safe. Another full count after a leadoff walk. And the pitch. Where was that? Hit him in the glove, but it's ball 4. Not sure where that one was. We are not at a great angle to see inside outside, so maybe it was just inside. It must have been because it was right at the belt. Webster very patient with 2 strikes like that, but he is rewarded with a walk. 2 runners on, 1 out here for Webster. Throw to second. Safe at second. Anderson, strike. When my kids ask me what my favorite pitch is, I say strike 1. And that one sails. Ball 1. So nice to be able to be out here in short sleeves, shorts on. Dad's got jeans and a sweatshirt, but that's okay. He's warm. Smart, he says. That's a strike at the letters. See if Anderson comes back with the old dark one. Try to pull the string here. And it's a swing and a miss. Throw down to first. And it gets into left or right field runners that'll advance. And they round third base. That ball was thrown short, but Mark was behind the bag. And with the runner kind of not interfering in like an illegal way, but like in front of a goal, blocking the vision of the goaltender. Kind of what I mean there. Mark not able to come up with a brilliant stop, and a runners advance to second and third. There's a strike at the knees. Grantsburg trying to get out of this one without giving up another run. There's 2 outs, and that's popped up, and it looks like it's going to get out of play, but it does put Anderson up 0-2. Sorry, I had the outs wrong there. 2 outs. Oh, no, I had it wrong on the scoreboard here. So up 0-2. First base open. The pitch. Just missing. A little bit high. Here a little bit of consternation from the Grantsburg fans. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Grantsburg gets out of the top of the third, not giving up another run, and there's the fire. What's that? Oh, so, yeah, Levi in relief. He's given up some base runners, but he came in the last inning with 1 out. Every out he's gotten since has been a strikeout, and I think, are they all swinging? Yeah, all swinging strikeouts. So he's mixed a couple walks in there, but he's gotten, he's adding to his strikeout total. Oh, here you go. I'm going to see, I've got the pitching stats here. I'll see where he's at now. Pitching, here we go. All right, Levi had 15 strikeouts, which led the team, and now he's got 20. And his strikeouts per walk is coming into tonight 2.14. You're looking for over 2, so he's already doing well with that. This is just going to add to it. How many walks does he have, Dad? Before I speak too soon here. 1, 2, 3 walks. Okay, so that's not going to help that. Actually, it's going to go down. 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. So, hey, we are going to head to the bottom of the third inning, and batting. Oh, it's the top of the order. Colton Lozier, Caden Matheny, and Zach Rombach. Now, Lozier is 0 for 2, and he's swung at the first pitch both times. Very aggressive, and that is incorrect because it is actually. Who is that? Swing and a miss. That's Brady Gross. So we got a little mix up here. Oh, Brady Gross, but you have. Yeah, but you marked something here. Oh, was it? What was the last out of the inning? Because he's up and you have him as the last bit. All right, but anyway, it's Brady Gross. And the pitch, curveball, misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, maybe they're wrong. We'll see if they're batting out of order. That one is ball 2. Bo Rosso still pitching for Webster. He's up to 66 pitches here. Rough second inning. And the pitch, swing and a miss. And there's one away. That brings up Lozier, Colton Lozier, 0 for 2. And the pitch is low and inside, ball 1 to Colton. Okay, no problem. Dad's fixing the scorebook. That one sails high, 2-0. Now is the time for Colton to look for that one belt high to try to drive somewhere. And only if it's belt high, or wherever he likes it. He swings at 1 on the inside corner at the knees. Strike 1. Nice And to his defense, I think that was just a really nice breaking ball there. Looked like it was coming in right where he wanted it and then broke at the last second. Good pitch by Rosso. 2-1. That's in the same spot. One hopper gloved the lob over to first, and there's 2 away. So as in the first inning, the first 2 guys got out. Now Caden Matheny, who's coming off a double. He's a 1 for 2 tonight. Looking to get another hit here. The pitch, that's at the knees. Perfect pitch, strike 1. Matheny like 6'6". So that would have been at the belt of most guys. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. A lot less fireworks happening in this one. That's a ground ball down the 3rd base line, and it's a fair ball. Gaden's kind of lollygagging. He's going to have a play at second. So that's a coaching point for Caden. You got to hustle down there, and he gets to second base. Another double for Caden. But I think he thought it might have been foul, so he was going slow. He didn't hear anybody say anything like the umpire, which is exactly what the umpire should be doing. If it's fair, you don't say anything. If it's foul, you yell it out. But a double nonetheless for Caden, and the inning continues with Rombach looking to match what they did in their second inning, back-to-back doubles. We'll see if he can come through. Come through, that's a lot to ask, but here's the pitch. Ripped into right center, not ripped, but finds grass. Kind of just stuck his bat out, and Caden Matheny will come home to score on an RBI single from Rombach. So, great job by the 2-3 batters here for Grantsburg, and Zach is on first base, and Grantsburg has scored another run here. It's 11-7. 2 outs, Mark Seeger will bat for the Pirates. Zach is a threat to go, but he doesn't on this one. That one is high. Back to first. Oh, Zach is caught off first. He's going to get down to second, now get in a rundown. Got him leaning, and he's still in the rundown. He's in some decent, thought he might have had a chance there at to second base. He's still in it. He's getting his cardio this day. And then he stops. The throw down to second, and he is out. Just trying to time it, and Webster running a perfect hot box there, and Rombach is picked off of first. 1-3-6, 1-4 maybe, something like that, and the inning is over. But Grantsburg does get another run across. The score is 11-7 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. You're watching it here on We Are Grantsburg.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a 4-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
And welcome back. So Zach getting picked off there at the end. Instead of sliding back in once he knew he was picked off, he was dead at first, just trying to make something happen, make him throw the ball around a little bit, trying his best to stay safe, but Webster perfectly executing the rundown, and the inning is over. Levi Anderson back on the hill for Grantsburg. Came in relief, the bases were loaded, I think a couple more runs did come in. They're not going to be his runs. And then pitched well in the 3rd inning.
Number 2.
11-7 here as we head to the 4th. An eventful game to be sure. Curveball in there, strike one. And the wind picks up a little bit and the sun goes behind the cloud and it feels like it's dropped 10 degrees. There's a rip. Oh, Caden couldn't get it, and that is down the left field line. Good job by Colton. The throw back in is quick. Colton cut it off and then fired it into Dane, limiting it to a single.
Next batter is number 24, Cash Johnson.
That was Jackson Rand ripping it, and now Cash Johnson. That's the second time Rand has really gotten behind one, and that is a single, leadoff single for Webster. I think they've had the first leadoff guy on every inning. That one, nice stop by Zach to throw to first. And good job by Brady Gross coming over to back up in his right field position. Have they gotten the first guy on every inning? 1 ball, no strikes. Almost threw that one away. Mark Seeger making a good play. Every inning they've had the leadoff guy on. That time via a hard hit ball, which you'll tip your cap. I think the other 3 were either hit by pitches or walks. Am I right? Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thanks, Dylan. And the pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Lozier to Vogeland. Vogeland to first, and it got caught up in his glove. The turn was not perfect, and so safe at first is Cash Johnson. That was a good start by Lozier. Got it to second quickly, but it got hung up in the glove of Vogeland. Great accurate throw out of there, but quick enough down the line was Johnson, and there's one away. That one's in the dirt. Rombach gets his pad behind it. And the pitch, swing and a foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here. And that's lifted into center field. It's going to be a tough play. It's in there. Great read by, that's Johnson. Great read to get to second base. He saw that it was going to fall. Otherwise, he might have been, Grantsburg might have been able to get the force at second had he held up at all. So back-to-back hit, well, not back-to-back, but 2 hits here in the first 3 batters. And Webster back in business. Ball 1. Grantsburg scoring 10 in the second inning. There's a strike from Anderson. That's a nasty little pitch there. I don't know if you can see from this far away the cameras that we have. Not ESPN quality, I know, but there's another curveball. Good job kind of waiting back on that one by McDowell to foul it off, but it's 1-2. Just a great bend and accuracy so far from Levi on that curveball. When he's missed, it hasn't been by much. Here's the pitch. Another curveball, swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Good job by Anderson on that at bat. And that'll bring up, that is Preston. The pitch, swinging a foul. Which one? Oh, he had, yeah, the pitch, curveball, swing and a miss. Good stop by Zach to keep the runners where they are. Nothing in 2. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul. Yeah, that was a 6-4. That was the front of the. Yeah, that's the first non-strikeout. Dad was saying on the almost double play there from Lozier. And, yeah, so a fielder's choice, but a 6-4 Look at that looper, and he's going to sit him down on a beautiful curve ball. And the knees are buckled, and I dare you, I wouldn't be able to hit that thing. That was awesome. Nice pitch by Anderson, and no runs come across for Webster. A couple of hits, but they go down. It's 11-7 as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning.
At Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, it's our job to make the complex simple. When your life is sidelined by an injury, surgery, or a condition keeping you from doing what you love, our services aim to get you pain-free and fully functioning. We truly care about our patient outcomes, helping you achieve your goals and improve your quality of life. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Love your life.
Heading to the bottom of the fourth inning, man, look at that billow out in Fish Lake Wildlife Area. A controlled burn by the DNR here in the spring. You see that. A lot of times it's up north in Creeks. Last couple days they've been working on Fish Lake. Yeah. That is a big fire out there. And the wind is picking up. I don't know how they control that stinking thing, but. (11-7). All the scoring but one run came in the second inning. 7 runs by Webster, 10 runs by Grantsburg in the bottom of the inning, and it's Grantsburg added one more. Mark Seeger will bat as he was up when Rombach got picked off of first, gotten that run down, so Seeger with a fresh start. Ground ball, shortstop to Hopper. The throw over is a little low, but picked up nicely. Didn't quite have to short hop it in one swing of the bat. There's one away. Grantsburg might be wise to take a few pitches here, although maybe not. I know they're very aggressive, but ball 1 to Lozier. Ball 2. And the reason I say that is that's the 81st pitch by Rosso. His pitchers are limited to 100 in a game, so he's getting close to it. That's outside, ball 3. Not to mention things like this. He's had a little bit of trouble with control here. So swinging at the first pitch might not be the best move. That one's ball 4. 4-pitch walk after getting a 1-pitch out. And Dane Lozier is on for the second time. Third time, sorry. Walk, single, walk. That one's in the dirt, and it skitters by. Lozier will take 2. Round second base, and Grantsburg with a runner in scoring position now. One away in the bottom of the fourth inning. That second inning might have taken as long as the rest of the game will. Here's the pitch, slow, and it's ripped into right center field. That is going to be a tough play, and it's in the gap. Vinny Vogeland on his way to second base. Dane Lozier wants to score, and the cutoff is missed, so Lozier will score from second as Vinny Vogeland puts a charge into right center field, and Grantsburg scores and makes it 12-7. Perfect placement going opposite field for Vogeland, and there will be a pitching change here with one away in the bottom of the fourth inning. Let's see who they bring in. Coach Ganger. And it's going to be the center fielder, as long as they didn't switch it up on me. That's Cody McDowell. So it will be McDowell on the hill, or is it? Yeah, number 13. No, it's not McDowell. It's Preston. Preston's going to go, and he will pitch. Love to interact with you a little bit while we have some time and find out where you're watching from. Got a few people watching. Again, Grantsburg fans, make sure you like and subscribe. Well, for sure, subscribe to We Are Grantsburg on YouTube. Facebook is not my favorite because they can just pull the plug on anything at any time like they did today. They took my We Are Webster page and just unpublished it for an unknown reason. They said violating community standards, which I have no idea. They looked at the community standards. I've looked at them before, and unless anything's changed, there's nothing we're doing that is close to breaking any community standards. So it could just be somebody didn't, I don't know what it could be. I don't want to speculate. But make sure you subscribe to We Are Grantsburg on YouTube. All right, Preston in, and there's one away, and taking the first pitch as directed by Coach Pete. That was strike one. Brock Matheny with a runner on second base, one away. The pitch inside, ball one. That's kind of fisted into right field. It's a base hit. Will it score a run? Rounding third and staying at third is Vinny Vogland with just one away. Pete Johnson holds him up, looking for an RBI here from Levi Anderson. See if he's off with the pitch. See if Levi is going to take the first pitch here. First and third for Grantsburg. That's why Moore was telling his guys what's going on. With runners on first and third, got to have a lot of communication here. Matheny, a threat to steal at first base, and he will go. Anderson will hold it, and the throw down is cut off short of second base. That was what the play was, and a stolen base for Matheny, and Grantsburg's in business. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Ball one. Grantsburg looking to add some more. One has come across already in this inning. That pitch is high. 2-0. It looked like it was going to be a blowout the other way. Now Grantsburg with a 5-run lead and runners on second and third with one away here in the fourth. That one just misses, or did it? What did he call? Well, they called it a strike. Not a very emphatic arm raise, but enough. Actually, he doesn't even have to raise his arm. It's kind of just a courtesy. Tradition. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A good cut that time by Anderson, but he swings through it, and it's even 2-2. Anderson will be followed by Brady Gross. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there on the 2-2. A little bit high at the letters. Probably would have been strike three called. And it's going to be Alex Peterson batting. Swing and a miss. looking to turn the lineup over here. Peterson now 1 ball, 1 strike. Two-way, runners on second and third, another hit. We'll score 1, maybe 2. Some good speed at second base with Matheny. Here's the pitch, and that is inside, gets by, kind of deadened, and the run will score. What is with Grant? Vinny, slide earlier. My gosh. He slid, so only his toes, he slid head first, and only his toes dragged across the base. Come on, guy. Yeah, he's too fast. What do you mean too fast? Too far. Who cares? He scored. 13-7. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Runner on third now looking to score for Grantsburg. Swing and a miss by Peterson. Some high cheese. Might have been strike 2 anyway, but now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 13-7. Grantsburg leads the pitch. Outside. Over on the other field, Webster didn't have enough for a JV team. Looks like they only got about 4 guys on the bench. So they're doing a simulated JV game, swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Peterson strikes out on the 3-2, and that's it for Grantsburg, but they do get a couple more across. 2 runs on 2 hits with 1 left on base at the end of 4 full innings. Grantsburg has taken a 13-7 lead. Levi Anderson has come in. Grantsburg's had 3 pitchers today. Levi's come in and settled things down. Of course, getting 10 runs in the second inning is helpful for a pitcher. Usually you say 10 runs in an inning. Well, you don't usually say that at all, but if you were to, you'd think, well, that must be a blowout then, but it was not. Usually if you say 7 runs in an inning, you're like, it's a blowout, and it was until it wasn't. And now Grantsburg has gotten a few more here after tying it, or going 10-7. It's now 13-7. I think the original plan today was to have the starter for Grantsburg go, 3, 4, 5 innings, however far he could, and then have Zach Rombach come in and finish. That's what Zach was telling me yesterday, potentially. Not sure how this messes with that plan, if we'll see Zach come in. What's that? Yeah. So Levi Anderson, Alex Peterson in right field. This is Ian McFadden to bat. Inside, ball 1. Ball 2. Ruff's he's kind of seen this before. The 2-0, too high. And certainly taking here. And again, Webster on the verge of having the leadoff guy on. 4 innings in a row they have in the top of the 5th. Looking good for them. Ball 4. Unreal. A 4-pitch walk to start the inning. And that'll bring up Ashton Erickson, the top of the order, followed by Cody McDowell, and then Bo Rosso. No easy innings. Swinging a foul. So credit to Anderson coming back and getting strike 1 on Erickson here after McFadden, the number 9 batter, gets a leadoff walk. The pitch, that's low. Man, it's a beautiful day out. Big lead at first base. Haven't seen Anderson really throw over. Curveball, and I think Erickson knew what was coming, just couldn't. He was just kind of watching that. That was just a brilliant pitch there, 1-2. And not the worst thing to see that one. Here's the pitch. That one he does swing at, and it's strike 3. First base is occupied, so that's a strikeout, another strikeout on a big bender for Anderson. 1 away. How many strikeouts does he have, Dad? Way many, he said. Runner on first, 1 away here. 8 strikeouts. Nice stop by Zach again. 8 strikeouts for Anderson by himself. My goodness, that's a heck of an outing. Hasn't given up a run. Has given up some walks, to be sure. Here's the pitch. Another curveball. Called a strike. That was a nice pitch. 1-1. Hmm? No. He's like, strike? Question mark? Swing and a miss, and now Levi's living rent-free. That one was just a nasty slider, curveball, whatever it was. Started over and then bent at the end and couldn't catch up with it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, throw it on to first, and he is out at first base. A double play, strike him out, throw him out, and a great throw from Zach. Brilliant take by Mark. Strike 3 by Levi, and the inning is over. My goodness. That was a good job by the Grantsburg defense. And the score remains 13-7 Pirates. Yeah, good play. So coming up for Grantsburg, top of the order. Yep, Colton Lozier, Caden Matheny, and Zach Rombach. Colton is 0 for 3. He is due. Matheny and Rombach are doing well. Matheny 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Rombach 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Bunch of RBIs between those two as well. All right. So I told you earlier, you got Dylan Seeger on the camera.
Hey, Dylan.
How you doing, Dylan?
I'm doing great.
Hey, say hi to the camera.
Hi,
Swing around here, you can kind of see our setup. And there's Dad. He's trying to get out of the way, but there he is. That's my elbow. As you can see, sunny day, sunglasses needed out here at Pepper Park in Grantsburg. And I tell you what, there's nothing like a baseball game on a beautiful Thursday afternoon to make things all seem all right. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Number 9, Colton Lozier.
And Colton will indeed bat. See if there's a swing and a foul. Colton, an aggressive hitter, very aggressive hitter, just missed that one. Timing was perfect. Fouled that one straight back. No balls and a strike here as we get the 5th inning underway, bottom of the 5th. That one is up the middle. Slow roller, stays in the grass. The throw over from shortstop, and he is out at first. Colton struggling 0 for 3 tonight. Put all 4 into play, but all 4 were ground outs. Now Caden Matheny been smoking the ball here today, and as of late, the freshman steps in, batting second. That one's high. One ball, no strikes. Preston in relief. That one is high and inside. 2-0. The 2-0 is behind Caden. So certainly not going to swing here. Zach Rombach on deck. And the 3-0 to Matheny. The automatic anywhere close, because I looked like Caden thought that was ball 4. 3 balls and a strike. And that one is ball 4 as it skips past. And Caden with a chance to maybe take a turn, and we got to coach him up here. Got to hustle down there. That ball got by, and the catcher didn't see where the ball went. So an opportunity there to maybe at least take a big turn and force a throw down to second or make him think twice. So Matheny is on base for the 3rd time today. That was a walk, and now Zach Rombach will bat. 2 for 3, runner on first base, 1 out. Preston sets and delivers. That one is ripped to right center field. That's going to be extra bases. That's going to get all the way to the fence. Zach Rombach on his way to second base. He should make the turn and make the throw, or going to third base, and Zach has his 3rd triple of the year. Rombach clears the bases, and another good stroke from Zach Rombach. That's got to feel good for him. I know his dad is happy, if you didn't notice. Another run scores, 14-7 Grantsburg. Zach's been working hard at going opposite field. That time he laced it to the fence in right center. And Caden scored from first. This one's a little fly ball, not deep enough to tag, and it's going to fall in there. It'll be an RBI single for Mark Seeger. And Grantsburg humming. 15-7 Grantsburg leads. This game was 7-0 as we went to the bottom of the second. It's been all Grantsburg since. Seeger with a big lead. Preston looks over, getting a few more inches. He's going to go. And the throw down to second is high and into center field. Mark is going to stay at second base. A stolen base for Mark Seeger, and Grantsburg cooking with gas here. 2 runs have come in as Rombach scored on Seeger's hit, and now Pete Johnson's going to come out and talk. Oh no, he's got to reset second base. Or what is he doing? Talking to Mark. Unorthodox. I don't know if Mark did. Dylan, did you see him tweak something or something? No? So a runner on second, 1 away. A couple runs in already here in the 5th. The pitch is way high, and Mark will go to third base. That one missed wild. So down to third, and it's 1 ball and no strikes to Dane Lozier, trying to knock Mark in from at third. The pitch in the dirt, and that one skitters away, but a nice job by Warwas to kind of keep it close. No chance for Seeger to advance on that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Preston sets and delivers, and that one is high. I think that one hit him. It nicked his helmet, I think, behind. So Preston's been having some trouble, and he hits the batter here. And with runners on first and third, Grantsburg continues the inning, just 1 away. Vinny Vogelin coming off a shot to right center field, a double last inning, and he looks to... Oh, you can hear the bench into it right now. 15-7. Grantsburg looking to get that 17th run, which is on first base, to get a 10-run lead and a 10-run win here in the 5th. Who'd have thought that in the midst of that second inning? The winning run is at first base. 1 out. Preston sets and throws high and inside. Whoa, you all right? Don't worry about it. DY's just doing the gritty up here. It's fine. That's high as well. Vinny looked a little miffed about that one. He wants to hit. And there he swings. That's down the third baseline, and it is foul. Just foul, and it's strike one to Vincent. 3 balls and a strike. So swinging on the 3-0. That's when you better drive if you're not going to get in trouble from your coach. I didn't look and see if the take sign was on or not, but 3-0 generally it is, but runners on first and third. Grantsburg not going. That's inside, strike on the inside corner. Wow. Had Vinny confused. And now it's a full count. Runners on first and third. Dane will almost certainly go here, won't he? Nope. That one sails over the head of Vincent, and it's bases loaded on that walk. One away, and now the winning run is at second base. So it's 15-7. Should Grantsburg get to 17 here this inning, 17-7, it will be over. There's a ground ball up the middle. There's a chance for 2. The flip to second, good for 1 at first. He is safe, and Brock Matheny drives in a run, and there are 2 away. Third run of the inning. 16-7, Grantsburg leads, and a chance here for Levi Anderson to seal the deal. He's almost certainly got the win. Another win for Levi Anderson as the pitcher. And a pop-up behind shortstop should be the third out. The wind playing with it. Oh, good job. The wind really took it at the end there, but a nice job by Ashton Erickson to hang in there as it was pushed farther into right field to keep the game going. 16-7, Grantsburg looking good here. One bad inning aside, the Pirates have dominated here tonight. So, due up the 3-4-5 batters, Rosso, Rand, and Johnson. Take another look at the lineup here. And Levi Anderson will be out there again. Try to finish this one off. Grantsburg would love to finish the game in the bottom half of the inning. It'll be Alex Peterson, Colton Lozier, and Caden Matheny. So Colton and Caden will for sure get 5 at-bats or plate appearances today, unless they get subbed out. But the first and second position will. 65 pitches in relief here for Anderson, and it's been a good relief appearance for him. Can you count up the strikeouts, Dad, for Levi? And it looks like there might be a sub. Let's see, number 14 is, no, this is Rosso. Rosso, Rand, and Johnson. 9 strikeouts in relief here. That's basically, what is it, 3 1/3. No, 5th inning, 4th inning. Yeah, 3 1/3. 2-0. He does like to do this, though, doesn't he? He starts the leadoff guy 2-0. The leadoff guy has gotten on every time. This time it might change. That one's lifted in the short left and making the catch. It was the Lozier boys about to scuffle out there in left field, but Colton racing in, calling off Dane as that ball just caught in the wind. I thought it was just going to be behind shortstop, and Dane patting his chest as if he was maybe having a bit of a cardiac moment. 1 away. Strike one. That's not what I meant to do. What is this? There we go. Curveball strike two. Dang, that is just nasty. Not nice. That one is hit, and a nice solid single. Rand again. Doing a great job. Or that wasn't, yeah, that was Jackson Rand again, hitting the ball hard. And another, how did he do, how's he done, Dad? 3 for 4. No. He's smoked the ball. He hasn't gotten on every time, but he's hit the ball hard tonight, and he's got another single. That one's in the dirt, and that gets by Rombach, and the runner goes to second. Rand at second now. Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes, and the runner advances. This is Cash Johnson. Strike on the corner. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson 1 for 2. He also walked. Throw back to second, not in time, but keeping him close is Levi Anderson. 16-7, that one nubbed. Vinny with a nice play. The throw to first in time. The runner advances, but a nice play by Vinny, getting over, ranging over to his left, and throwing a strike to Mark. And there's 2 outs. Rand does advance to third base. 2 away. Johnson out. Eli Campion up. Campion was hit by a pitch, struck out swinging and a singled in the 4th. Ball 1. That one's in the dirt. Gloved by Zach. 2 balls and no strikes. What did I just do? Oh, no. Oh, no. I think we're okay, kind of. There. Curveball. That is just nasty. Beautiful curve. Campion swung at it. We've seen so many guys kind of just get... there's another one. Jeepers. Just kind of get frozen on that pitch. Campion offered at it. Will he come back with another one? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, the pitch. He does. Swing and a miss! 3 straight. Benders and Anderson looking sharp. Wow, impressive outing for Levi Anderson. And 1 runner is stranded at third base for Webster as we head to the middle of the 6th inning. Levi Anderson, a freshman ace for Grantsburg, another strikeout, and he is doing well. Now, we do have the Russ Erickson player of the game. Sometimes it's hard to pick one because nobody really stands out. Tonight, we probably have 3 or 4 candidates. So we'll see how the rest of the game goes. If Grantsburg scores 1 run, the game is over here in the 6th. Speaking of Andersons, there's twin brother Ryder, Dad, Jim. Hey, Ryder. Watching his brother dominate here. Usually Ryder's a little bit more feisty with me, but when he's put on the air, all of a sudden he's shy. Usually I walk by him, hey, can I have $1? Not this time. All right, 16-7, Grantsburg has the lead. Alex Peterson 0 for 1 will step in for the Pirates. trying to get things started here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Preston in there. In relief, strike one. Good pitch. Oh, I got to move to the bottom. There we go. Strike one. That one sails. Strike or ball one. Two and one. Oh, took something off of that one, got it across. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Peterson struck out his last at bat. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Alex 0 for 2. That brings up the top of the order. Colton Lozier 0 for 4. Due is Colton Lozier. He has seen 8 pitches, now 9 in his 5 appearances here. Takes ball 1. Very aggressive swinger, leadoff batter for Grantsburg. That time he pushes it to the right side, and a ground ball throw to first, and he is safe at first. I think that's an error on the second baseman. He bobbled it, dropped it, and the throw was just a little bit late. So unfortunately can't give Colton a base hit on that one, but he is on first base, and he is the winning run. Caden Matheny to bat. And if Colton doesn't score, there's not a double play, Zach Rombach will bat. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt. Good stop by Warwas. 1 ball, no strikes. Is Colton going somewhere? Nope. He's going to get thrown back. Oh, fake throw to first. Much shorter lead this time. That pitch is swung on and missed. Caden liked what he saw, just didn't come up with anything that time. Big cut, and it's 1-1. That's way outside. Good stop by Warwas there. Ball 2. 2-1. Yeah, that says the catcher, Warwas, has saved the game here for Webster to this point. Here's the 2-1. Caden rips one, and that's a base hit in the left field. And it gets by the left fielder. This is going to end the game. And Lozier spins his way home, and that is 17th run. It is 17-7, and that will do it. I thought Zach was going to get a chance to walk it off, but instead it gets by the left fielder, and Grantsburg wins 17-7. My goodness, what an interesting ball game. That's not, oh, slow down. Grantsburg, I don't think that's an RBI. It was an error out in left field so it's just a single, and then Lozier came around to score for the winning run for Grantsburg. No, 1 out in the 6th inning. So Grantsburg, who'd have thunk it? They were down 7-0 in the 2nd inning and then scored 17 straight runs to win the ball game. Fantastic performance for Grantsburg after a terrible performance in the top of the 2nd. They come away with the win over rival Webster. So, player of the game, Russ Erickson, player of the game. I think there are some people we could talk about, but I think there's one clear winner here. Hold on a second. Where is my guy? Russ Erickson. There it is. Russ Erickson, player of the game. Can we see him in the picture? I don't think so. So you could talk about Caden Matheny. I don't know, was he 4 for 5 or something like that? A couple doubles, bunch of RBIs, 3 runs scored, jeepers. I mean, he's right up there for player of the game. I think it's between him and I think it's between Caden. Zach had a good game, not quite to that. But I think you got to give it to Levi Anderson, I think. His pitching, yep, Dad said Anderson too. Levi came in when it was dire. Bases loaded again for him, giving up already, I don't know, I think at that point maybe 5 or 6 runs. I think he gave up one more run. It's not going to go on his ERA, but then he shut him down. How many strikeouts did he have, Dad, total? Dad's going to tally that up, but Levi comes in and just stops Webster, starts pitching strike after strike, strikeout after strikeout. Yeah, he lost a couple guys here and there, but he came in. He hit the first batter. I think he came in to pitch. Or no, that wasn't him. Anyway, heck of a job. When Grantsburg needed somebody to pitch strikes, he came in there, and then the offense got to work. Caden, Zach, what's that? 10 strikeouts for Matheny, and see, it ended in the 6th. He got in with 1 out in the 2nd, 6-5-4. 4 2/3 innings, so almost 5 innings, 10 strikeouts. That's phenomenal production for Levi and Grantsburg. A heart win tonight after getting down so big, coming back and getting a 10-run win in 6 innings. So that will do it for us tonight. Grantsburg has added a makeup game against Turtle Lake Clayton. That game is tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Like I said, in Turtle Lake. We will not be live streaming that one. Not going to be able to live stream that one. But then another game on Monday. So we'll get out. Hopefully the weather stays like this. It doesn't look too promising for the weekend, but hopefully for tomorrow at 2 o'clock. What an interesting time for a game. That is going to do it here from Grantsburg. So for Dylan Seeger running the camera, doing a great job, and my dad, Tom Rombach, helping me out and doing a great job with the stats. My name is Bob Rombach. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support over the years, and we are going to call this one good. So you're watching high school basketball here on We Are Grantsburg. Have a great night, everybody.